Hi, friends. This is Bijal Khatiwala, an ex-banker, and today I'm here to take feedback regarding WD Gann Theory course, which was trained by Mr. Neeraj Suratwala, who has an experience since 12 years in this course. We have an IT professional today who still believes that old is gold. Yes, let me welcome the IT professional, Mr. Kunal Saxena. Hi, Kunal. How are you?
All good. How are you?
I'm too good. So, Kunal, can you just introduce yourself, like what profession you are in, and what are your years of experience, and since how long have you been trading?
All right. Like, I am an ID professional. I have around 11 years of experience. I'm a core Java developer, or you could
Okay.
say Java architect, and been doing development all through these 11 years. And for the trading, I have started just 1 year back. So you could say that I'm a newbie, but yeah, I'm more curious about learning things, and that's why I started this thing. I had already gone through few courses, which is more of related to Elliot, but here I started with Neeraj sir with respect to GAN and the time cycles and all stuff. So I wanted to understand that perspective too. So yeah.
So, how did you encounter Neeraj Suratwala?
So the because I had learned Elliott wave, so it was more of like price levels. So I wanted to understand how to time the market. So I kind of Googled a lot that what sort of techniques, like how can people time markets, or there is one aspect of astrology which of course it's a bit of a different thing altogether. It is not more of technical, that is a different aspect altogether. But there is one thing which is like Gann. So I Googled a lot that, okay, from where we can learn how are the reviews and all stuff. So I came across his website. So when you search on Google, his SEO is very good, it seems. So it landed me to his website. Then I went through the course contents, the curriculum, and I went through reviews. I followed, kept following like for 2 months on Twitter. I kept following his tweets and how he's timing the market, what levels he's giving. And those were like around 90-95% accurate, and that was more of like forecasting. It was not something that this happened and then he's telling us that, okay, now that's what I said and now the level is this, but he forecasted like around 2-3 weeks before, and maybe months before only he has forecasted, and that thing happened. So that thing I kind of followed for 2-3 months, and then I contacted him and tried to understand the curriculum on phone. But of course, the terminologies in Gann course you won't be able to relate or understand because those are more of natural laws. But
Yes.
somehow, when we started with the course, I was able to correlate, because the way he taught me, I mean, that was pretty intuitive. I was able to relate things, the basis of GAN, and I am quite a avid reader, so I read about it. But few of his techniques, I mean, you can't even find on Google or YouTube. I tried to find that whatever he's saying, but I'm pretty sure you won't be able to find those things. So
Right.
yeah,
So as you mentioned much about it, that you Googled it and then you started following him on Twitter.
yeah.
So, can you let us know what was that noticeable thing that you thought, yes, I would like to have training from Mr. Neeraj Suratwala?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing which was, I mean, you can follow a lot of people on Twitter, and what they do usually is that they come on Twitter, and when something happens, after that they give levels. After that they start, okay, we said that, and but the absolute time cycle or time frame with levels, I mean, that is something which is very different. I mean, to combine price and time aspect both, and to give certain levels, it's not that easy, and constantly his levels were hitting spot on. That's what I like recognize, that okay, it's not only the levels but also the time factor which was included, and that is quite unique, and that's what kicked in, and I contacted him for that.
Okay. So now that you are through with the course, and you also mentioned that you have been trading only since 1 year. So, with such an experience, also, can you just let us know what was your pre-course trading experience and your post-course trading experience?
See, what what I have always tried is I'm not trying to make fast money. I have always been through courses. I'm learning first of all. So I have managed my risk very well. Before course also I was not in loss. So I was in controlled profit, I would say, but no losses. So because I was more interested in learning and then applying it, rather taking naked calls and all stuff, or going to some Telegram premium channels. That's what I was doing before the course also. But after the course, I mean, Neeraj sir, when we started course, he does not recommend to trade while the course is ongoing. But somehow I have shared three, four of my charts basis on the techniques which he has taught, and I've already covered my fees. Like my last class is still pending. So one class is
Okay.
still pending, but three of his techniques I have applied. I've sent him charts also levels I have sent him. But I've seen that I've already covered my fees. I mean, I'm done with my fees till now. And I mean, the perspective of looking at charts is changed entirely. I mean, the way you look charts or levels pre-course, I mean, before the course, it was quite different. But now there are different aspects how you examine any chart. So yeah, I mean, there are certain things, of course, I can name them, but of course, people won't be able to find them anywhere. So there are few techniques like octaves, which is basis on laws of vibration. So octaves, and then there is natural time cycles, and there is this Gann cycle, Gann angle. So the Gann angle thing, I mean, that is what I am inspecting a lot right now. Recently I just
Right.
took a trade and I shared it with Neeraj sir also. So that is very intuitive, and that is working a lot, very good. I mean, the SL, the risk reward ratio is supreme. I mean, I just got recently, I just booked 1:9, 1:10 in Lupin. I mean, just now I took a trade, and I mean, two days back itself. So in a 2 days or 3 days itself, I just booked it. So I mean, whatever he's teaching, if we apply it properly, I mean, there is a lot of practice behind that. You can't just go and start applying them, because the techniques are not so easy. So it's very tough to understand first of all. In the way he teaches, it becomes easy, but if you start reading books and try to decode, it's not that easy. It will take years to decode those things from like books of Gann, the original books. But the way he teaches, I mean, it becomes very easier, and it requires a lot of practice for sure. I mean, to combine his techniques and to have a fruitful trade, it requires a lot of patience and a lot of practice. But yeah, I mean, the whole perspective has changed right now. I mean, before the course and after the course, yeah, there are a lot of changes for sure.
Okay. So mindset has changed from from a very low trader maybe to a very not that paced trader, but a slow moving and to a fast moving trader, right?
Yeah, I mean, the risks are managed very well now. I mean, I know
Okay.
what is the risk. Before, I mean, there was no, at least if I had a SL in mind previously, but I did not had targets in mind. And I mean, it was just vague. Some trades were targetless. But here, I mean, I know that where to book out and where to start trade. So that gives a lot of confidence.
Right. So confidence is definitely developed. So, Kunal, can you just let us know that in this today's world, modern era, where you have this YouTube and now that Chat GPT is also there, Google is there, where, very free of cost courses are available. So, what made you decide that, yes, I should pay for it and I should take training from Mr. Neeraj M. Suratwala?
All right. So for sure, I mean, contents you will get for sure, like on YouTube. I before taking course, to be honest, I've gone through many videos. Like,
Okay.
but there were those were too trivial, to trade. It won't give you that confidence. I mean, content is there for sure. I've googled it. I've tried to read books, but the books of Gann itself is a mystery. I mean, you have to decode it yourself. It is not mentioned somewhere, okay, you can go and trade like this. This is the technique. None of his books is very clear. It itself is a mystery. Everything is hidden into it, and it will take years to decode. And people who have decoded it, even if they are coming to, on YouTube, they won't, disclose it. They won't disclose the technique. They will talk about it, but they won't give you the actual crux. So that's what I understood, that okay, they are giving some information, but basis on that, you cannot trade. I mean, it is highly risky. Of course, I mean, they might have decoded it for years, and why will they share? it for free on YouTube or any other medium. So they will obviously give levels, or they will give you a light insight on it, but of course the actual crux is not there for sure. I mean, going through course, I'm very very sure that nobody will share this free like free on YouTube for sure. I mean, after going through the course, because I understand that it takes a lot of efforts to decode this, nobody will do that for sure.
Right. So you would like to mention that yes, face to face, taking course is far better than the videos which are available in the on these platforms.
100%. I mean, I'm damn sure that nobody will share, first of all. And even if someone is sharing and you feel if it is intuitive and your mindset, I mean, it is matching your mindset, or there is a like frequency match, you can definitely go for course. But yeah, I mean, you should have interest in that thing. I mean, that thing should suit your mindset and your trading style. I mean, you should have patience for this. I mean, if you are an intraday fast sort of trader, I mean, I'm not sure whether this will work or not, but positional traders or people who can hold trades, I mean, this is one of the best things, I mean, you can learn.
Okay. So, this is the world of cryptocurrencies and the commodities and all. So, do you think that WD Gann theory is effective for trading in these days?
I think, I mean, see, even those things like commodities or crypto, they have the same charts. I mean, technicals are almost same. Some charts do follow technical, some do not. It happens. I mean, but most of the time it is similar. I mean, that I also introspected in when I learned Elliott wave, that okay, the charts are similar, the wave structure is same. So I did tried Gann, like this thing PTS, the price time square in silver chart. It did work there also. So I think it should work. I do not trade crypto, so I haven't checked on forex or crypto. But in commodities, in silver chart, I have seen it, and stocks like in an SE, I've been doing it like for quite a while. So I think it should work. I don't think so. It is something like it won't work, or maybe it might work more better than stock, because stocks are more manipulated, I feel. But because it is more of a news frenzy, I think it would work much better on commodity for sure.
Okay. So now, can you just highlight that, is this WD Gann theory useful only for professionals like you or experienced people who are experienced in their profession as well as in the trading? Or do you think that WD Gann theory is effective and is useful for the freshers also? I mean, to say like even the freshers should take this training.
See, anyone who likes to practice, like who has patience and who can practice this, it's more of understanding and practice. That's it. It doesn't. I don't think so. It requires any background. If you are willing to practice it, practice each and every technique in real market, I think it should work. It is not something which requires a prerequisite experience or like a professional background. I don't think so. I mean the way it is taught, it is fairly easy. I mean, he's pretty much reachable. You can like chat on WhatsApp. You can send charts. He will revert, and he can take doubt sessions also, quick 10-15 minutes doubt sessions. So I think the we have ample support. I do not think that we require any professional background for this. I think it should work. I mean, if a person is willing for practicing, I think it should work. No issues.
Okay. So now you earlier in the interview you have mentioned many, strategies and theories of WD Gann. So can you just let us know which one was your favorite one?
See, I tried price time square once, and then I in my last to last class I learned Gann angle. So I combined price time square and Gann angle. Like Gann angle is for taking entries, like where to start the trade, and price time square is for targets. So I combined
Right.
both of them, and this is working very good for me for now. I
Okay.
and of course there is one thing in octaves which is out of orbit case, which is a unique case, and if that happens, you get a very good target for sure. So that thing also has worked very well for me. Right now I'm in trade of out of orbit for a stock. So that thing works very well. So three things I have tried more often. And last class I also discussed like the option writing technique, like with Neeraj sir, like how we can use VIX for option writing, like how we can like prepare the range if I want to trade a range or if I want to enter it. with a low risk thing. How can I do it? So that was very next thing I would try. I will try this VIX technique. But apart from that, PTS, Gann angle, and octaves. This is what I've been mostly focusing on.
Okay. So you think these strategies are more effective in trading for you?
For me, at least, yeah. People do. Neeraj sir heavily focus on natural time cycles also. So, but yeah, I have started observing it, but I haven't tried it for now. But other techniques, like, yeah, I've been trying it a lot.
So now, would you recommend this course to people who are watching this video and this interview? That and would you like to, share some positives and negatives about Neeraj M. Suratwala, about his training, about the course, whatever? Please feel free to say whatever you want to say.
Uh, Positives, yeah. I've already said that he's very much reachable. You can have doubt sessions also apart from your regular sessions. If you post any queries, definitely if it is not answerable on WhatsApp or text, he'll come on a doubt session, just clarify it for 10-15 minutes, because some things are not that easy, right? So he do understand that, and he himself admit that, okay, I know that this is not that easy. When you start practicing it, you will have issues for sure. So I'm there for help, and even after the course is completed, if something is budging you, definitely I'll help. So one thing is that he has taught very patiently. He does not try to bombard certain topics in a single session. He takes his time.
Right.
If he has his targets, right? So I just need to complete this thing today. Apart from that, he does not talk about the other topics for sure. He does not mix that. So there is ample time which is given for each and every topic, and the course is structured very well. So I haven't seen him teaching like two topics in a single session, because he do understand that it's not that easy and people won't be able to understand that. So the structure, the pace at which he teaches, and the doubt session, that those are positive. The only negative thing is that we do not have any recorded sessions.
Oh,
So there is no recording.
maybe it is his
And
strategy. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that is his strategy. So we do not have any recordings. But yeah, we do understand why it is so, because this is purely a masterclass. The content itself is highly valued, and of course, there is a chance of leakage and all stuff. We do understand that. But because of that, we need to practice a lot. Anything, if I want to recall, the only thing is we can practice, because there are no recorded sessions, and you have to keep practicing to master it. So yeah, I would say that itself, it in turns out to be positive. If there is no recording, there is no
Mhm.
chance of you having a layover and just say that, okay, I can practice it after 10 days. You won't be able to recall it. So
Right.
yeah, it does work fine for me.
So you mentioned that there are no recordings, but it is easy for you because Neeraj is quite approachable. So you can
Yes,
call
yes.
him anytime and he can solve any of your queries and so. So
Yes,
you need
yes,
not
yes.
worry that it is not recorded, right?
Yes, yes. He is reachable anytime. So even a
Right.
single query, any topic you can discuss with him. Even if he's on leave, he's traveling, he'll revert for sure. So that, he makes up for it. That's not a problem.
Okay. So would you like to mention some other things also which have not come under the purview of such my questions also or this interview? Any other thing would you like to mention?
Any other thing? He should have a YouTube channel. He
Okay,
should,
he should have a YouTube channnel.
yeah,
Definitely, this suggestion will reach him.
yeah, definitely. He's on Twitter, but as far as my what I have seen with these people who are into Gann, that they write very cryptic tweets. They won't write a very clear thing, right? Whatever they write, you have to decode it. So, but yeah, if he can, like the way he teaches, if he can come on YouTube and have general chat sessions or webinars with people, I think he can have a more connect. Depends on his bandwidth for sure, but he can connect very well with people out there who are not approachable, who are not aware of him giving these sort of classes. Maybe he can have a more approach with people. Like, people will be able to know that, okay, there are few people who can teach Gann actually. So I would say he should go for that if he has bandwidth.
Okay. So, Kunal, we can call it off for this interview. It was wonderful, speaking with you at length, and wish you and your family a very happy and a very successful year ahead and years ahead to come.
Thank
Have
you.
a
Thanks a
very
lot.
good day.
Have a great day. Bye
Okay.
bye.